Good morning, Sarah. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss Jones. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm excited to have our English conversation session today. Are you ready to learn? So, Sarah, let's start with talking about hobbies and interests. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I love reading books and watching movies. Also, I'm interested in painting.
That's wonderful. Reading, watching movies, and painting are great hobbies. What kind of books do you like to read?
I enjoy reading fiction novels, especially mystery and fantasy genres.
That's fantastic. Reading fiction can improve your vocabulary and comprehension skills. Do you have a favorite author?
Yes, I love J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. The magical world she created is fascinating.
Absolutely. J.K. Rowling is a brilliant author. Now, let's talk about movies. What type of movies do you enjoy watching?
I like watching a variety of genres, but I particularly enjoy science fiction and drama movies.
Science fiction movies often have interesting concepts and special effects. Do you have a favorite science fiction movie?
Yes, I really enjoyed Interstellar. The storyline and visual effects were amazing.
Interstellar is indeed a captivating movie. Lastly, let's discuss your interest in painting. What inspires you to paint?
I'm inspired by nature and everyday life. I love capturing moments and expressing emotions through colors and brushstrokes.
That's beautiful. Painting is a wonderful way to express yourself. Keep exploring your creativity, Sarah. Now, let's talk about travel experiences. Have you traveled to any interesting places recently?
Yes, I visited Paris last summer with my family. It was an amazing experience.
Paris is a beautiful city with rich history and culture. What were some of the highlights of your trip?
We visited iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, and Notre Dame Cathedral. We also enjoyed delicious French cuisine.
It sounds like you had a fantastic time exploring Paris. Did you learn anything new about the French language or culture during your trip?
Yes, I learned some basic French phrases and got to experience the French way of life. The art and architecture in Paris were also very inspiring.
Traveling is a great way to learn about different cultures and broaden your perspective. Do you have any plans for future travel destinations?
I would love to visit Japan next. I'm fascinated by Japanese culture, cuisine, and traditional arts like origami and calligraphy.
Japan is a beautiful country with a rich cultural heritage. I'm sure you will have an amazing time exploring it. Remember to keep practicing your English skills during your travels. Well, Sarah, it was a pleasure talking to you today. I hope you enjoyed our conversation and learned some new vocabulary.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I had a great time discussing hobbies, interests, and travel experiences with you. I definitely learned a lot.
Keep up the good work, Sarah. Practice your English regularly, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions.
I will, Miss Jones. Thank you for your guidance and encouragement. I look forward to our next conversation session.
Good morning, Sarah. How have you been since our last conversation session?
Good morning, Miss Jones. I have been doing well, thank you. I have been practicing my English and exploring new hobbies. How about you?
I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. I have been doing well too, thank you for asking. I'm excited to continue our English conversation today. Are you ready to dive into some new topics? Let's start by talking about your daily routine. What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. and have breakfast. Then, I get ready for school and leave home by 8 a.m. After school, I do my homework, practice painting, and spend time with my family in the evening.
It sounds like you have a well-organized daily routine. How do you manage your time effectively?
I try to prioritize my tasks and set aside specific time slots for studying, painting, and relaxation. I also use a planner to keep track of my schedule.
That's a great strategy, Sarah. Time management is an important skill to have. Do you have any tips for balancing schoolwork and hobbies?
I think it's important to create a balance between academic responsibilities and leisure activities. Setting realistic goals and allocating time for both studying and pursuing hobbies helps me stay productive and motivated.
Now, let's talk about your future plans. What are your aspirations for the future?
I'm interested in pursuing a career in either art or literature. I'm passionate about both fields and would love to explore opportunities that allow me to express my creativity and make a positive impact.
That's wonderful, Sarah. Pursuing your passion is important for personal fulfillment. Have you thought about any specific career paths within art or literature?
I'm considering becoming either an illustrator or a writer. I enjoy storytelling and visual expression, so I believe these career paths align well with my interests and strengths.
Both illustrator and writer are excellent career choices that require creativity and dedication. Have you taken any steps towards pursuing your goals?
Yes, I have been practicing my drawing skills and writing short stories in my free time. I'm also planning to attend art classes and workshops to further develop my skills and knowledge.
It's inspiring to hear about your aspirations, Sarah. Remember to stay focused and continue working towards your goals. I'm confident that you will achieve great success in your chosen career path.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I appreciate your encouragement and support. I'm determined to pursue my passions and make my dreams a reality.
Keep up the good work, Sarah. If you ever need guidance or assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you every step of the way.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I am grateful for your mentorship and guidance. I'm looking forward to our next conversation session.
Good morning, Sarah. How have you been since our last conversation session?
Good morning, Miss Jones. I have been doing well, thank you. I have been practicing my English and exploring new hobbies. How about you?
I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. I have been doing well too, thank you for asking. I'm excited to continue our English conversation today. Are you ready to dive into some new topics?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm looking forward to learning more and improving my English skills.
Let's start by discussing some current events. Have you been following any recent news or events that caught your attention?
Yes, I have been keeping up with the news about environmental issues and climate change. It's concerning to see the impact of climate change on our planet.
Climate change is indeed a pressing issue that requires global attention and action. Have you come across any initiatives or efforts aimed at addressing climate change?
I read about various environmental organizations and grassroots movements working towards sustainability and conservation efforts. It's inspiring to see people coming together to make a positive difference.
It's great that you are staying informed about important issues like climate change. Engaging with current events helps broaden your knowledge and awareness of the world around you. Let's switch gears and talk about cultural diversity. Why do you think cultural diversity is important in today's society?
I believe cultural diversity enriches our society by promoting tolerance, understanding, and appreciation for different cultures and perspectives. It helps foster inclusivity and unity among people from diverse backgrounds.
That's a thoughtful perspective, Sarah. Have you had any personal experiences that have influenced your understanding of cultural diversity?
Yes, I have had the opportunity to interact with people from various cultural backgrounds through school events, community gatherings, and travel experiences. These interactions have taught me to embrace diversity and celebrate our differences.
It's wonderful that you have had positive experiences embracing cultural diversity. Respect and appreciation for different cultures are essential for building a harmonious and inclusive society. It's been a pleasure discussing current events and cultural diversity with you, Sarah. Remember to stay curious and open-minded as you continue learning and exploring new topics.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I have enjoyed our conversation today and gained valuable insights. I look forward to our next session.
Likewise, Sarah. Keep up the excellent work with your English studies and continue engaging with diverse topics. If you have any questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I appreciate your support and guidance. I will see you in our next conversation session.